I train you San Diego, led by Coach T, who brings over 12 years of coaching and training experience. I Train You San Diego specializes in athletic development, fitness training, and mentorship. With a passion for baseball, fitness, and helping others reach their goals, Coach T is committed to building stronger athletes and better people. True to the motto, only the hungry survive. I Train You San Diego is where discipline, growth, and results come together.
This episode of This Week in Dago Sports High School Football Edition is with Mission Bay senior quarterback Trey Arnold coming off their victory against the Brawley Wildcats 27-14. Trey, you had a big game, threw for over 200 yards with 4 touchdowns, uh, adding another victory to your team's success, starting the year off 3-0. Talk to us about what it means for you to lead the team to be 3-0 at this point.
Yes, sir, man. And thanks again for having me on. This is great. I'm just proud of my guys. We really come together over the off season, and we're just trying to keep this momentum going forward. So I'm proud of them so far.
And it looks like your favorite target was senior Shane Brushy. Did I say his name right? Or
Yes, sir.
Bushy? Brushy?
Brushy. Yes, sir.
Brushy. 3 catches, 3 touchdowns, 50 yards. It looked like every time you looked, he was open, right? Talk to us
Yes,
about
sir.
Shane's being open in the right time at the right place.
Yeah. So Shane's going full time at running back this year, which is the first for him. He's kind of a little slot last year, but he's full time running back now. And it's nice knowing that you could check it down and he could take it to the house any given time. So I love that for Shane.
Yeah, big 3 catches, 3 touchdowns, and a big
Can't complain.
victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, against a tough Brawley team. Brawley's coming, from out east, coming, and that
Oh
was a
yeah.
tough game. I can't imagine what was some of the preparation getting ready for that tough opponent during the week of practice leading up to that game.
Yeah. So I mean, we went out there last year to Brawley and we had a tough loss. So we know going into it that we're gonna have to bring our best if we wanted to win. And we just stuck to what we planned on all week, and it worked out good for us.
Right on. And where did you play? Did you play any youth football?
I played my 8th grade year at Pop Warner, but that was my first year of real tackle football.
Where did you play at?
I played Pop Warner for Coronado.
Coronado. Okay. And what made you go to Mission Bay? I'm sure you could have stayed out there at Coronado, went to any different schools. Why Mission Bay? Why the Bucks?
When I chose to go to Mission Bay, it was just, I think, the best for me as far as recruiting goes. And, as a quarterback, wanting to get recruited, I just had to do what was best for me. And I think I did that. So happy with my
And
decision.
and what's the chemistry like for your team on and off the field? Because Mission Bay is kind of like a neighborhood school. A lot
Yeah.
of close knit community out there. So what's the chemistry like on and off the field for you guys?
Yeah. Ever since I've come to Mission Bay, it's been great. I've had no problems whatsoever. The guys have taken me in as one of their own, and I'm really thankful for that. And I think this offseason, it really showed. We've done all these 7-on-7, won a few tournaments and stuff like that. It's really starting to show on the field. So, the more reps we have, the better. And, it's only up from here.
And so, who on your team, or one or two people, or a group of people, who deserves more recognition on your team than they get? That deserve it. So,
For
who
sure.
deserves more
Yeah.
recognition on your team that
So
doesn't
a
get it?
few guys I'd like to name for sure. One would be Jevin Higman, our linebacker captain. He got his first offer over the summer, so I'm proud of him for that. But he's a real leader on and off the field, and the guys really get behind him when it comes to bend or break moments. So I think Jevin Higman for sure. Another guy you guys are all going to hear about soon is Nerio Kraft, 2027 DN tight end. So we like to use him in our offense every now and then. So Nerio Kraft, and then another guy, senior Kai Barrios, one of my top targets. It's always good to have a guy like Kai on the outside. So for sure.
Okay. And what's one thing you can share with people about, the pride of being a Buck, Buccaneer pride and being at Mission Bay, because again, the landscape of high school football in San Diego, you have these big schools that are just football juggernauts, but it's no disrespect. You guys work hard, training camp, off season, 7-on-7, you guys put the work in too. So touch on a little bit about what that Buccaneer pride is and the lifestyle of football at Mission Bay.
Yeah, I mean, we're never gonna have 90 kids on the varsity team, and we're always gonna be, short on the number side. But we don't quality over quantity for us. So I mean, we accept it, we embrace it, and honestly, I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. So as long as I got my 11 guys against your 11 guys, that's what it is at the end of the day. So I'm cool with that.
Nice. And what's one thing that you want to share with us that a lot of people may not know, or a guilty pleasure or something that like, hey, I didn't know Trey did that or Trey like that. What's one thing you want to share with the people that people may not know about you?
I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I love ball. I got my favorite quarterback, Mahomes, over here. That's my
Okay.
idol. But I
Okay.
mean, I love going to concerts. My dad works at a concert venue, so always stopping by, looking, checking out shows. So that's always a
Okay.
cool thing of mine I like to do in my free time.
Nice. Okay. And you guys got a big road game against another
Yes, sir.
undefeated team, University City. Um, I know that you guys are what, second, just today Tuesday, so second day of preparation for that. What's the mentality being undefeated going into a tough opponent at UC, with a tough squad?
Yeah, we're both undefeated right now. We both want to keep it like that. Kind of a rival week for both of us. We don't like them, they don't like us. We know that. So,
Right.
that just adds just a little bit more to it. But we're gonna treat it like any other week. Don't take it bigger than what it is, and just stick to our assignments.
Okay. Well, Trey, want to thank you for the opportunity to come on this platform, Dago Sports Show, this week in Dago football, and the high school edition, and it's well-deserved recognition, young man, a senior out at the Bay, that's as they call it, Mission Bay Buccaneers QB1. And if you guys don't know, hey, the Bay, there it is. If you guys don't
Yes,
know
sir.
about Trey Arnold, you better ask somebody. This young man's been putting in the work for years, and has a successful start to the season. Best of luck to you. The rest of the season, young man, definitely have my eye on you for sure. Dago Sports Show certified. So want to thank you again for your time, and continue to do great things and be a good leader and teammate to out there at the Bay.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. All right.
Yeah.